So I am all caught up in the Electric State movie. Um, I thought it was an okay movie. At first, I thought it was. Then until it wasn't. Yeah. Mm. Mm, it was fun. Visually, it was amazing. Millie Bobby Brown is there. It's like Netflix is intent on putting her in every other movie that they spit out. As long as it's not Stranger Things. Which is, in my opinion, Stranger Things. I feel like the weight is starting to wear down people. Like, just end the series. Is it just end it? Don't know how else to explain it. It's like I feel like a lot of people are just holding on to that, are holding on to their Netflix accounts so that they could just watch the final season. Just release it, Netflix. Yeah, so Chris Pratt is there, so okay. Then there's Giancarlo Esposito, you know, who like Pedro Pascal is everywhere. So I'm not complaining much. It's a solid cast, and apparently it was directed by the Russo brothers. So you'd think a solid cast and a well-known directors, would make a great movie, but in the end, it was mostly the. You know? Uh, Story-wise, I guess the movie's fun. It was fun at first. It escalated to something hopeful, something that makes you feel nice inside. It's kind of a road trip. No, no, no. It is a road trip. Yeah, it is a road trip with colorful cast of characters. But as it reached the last leg of its journey, a sinkhole just opened up and then just gobbled everyone outside. And just drag you down. Even it felt like such a downer. And then he tried to teach us something valuable, just to make us feel something. It was like an attempt to make us think. Like, oh, we have to be careful about technology X because something this, and this, something Y can happen. At that point of the movie, I don't think anyone really cared. So, ah, mm. so what I'm saying is, it's like there were two ideas on how to make this movie, and they cannot decide which one they would go for, and so instead they combined their two ideas, and the result of that was something that Cronenberg himself would go, yeah. Imagine Cronenberg doing that. So I mean, why did it have to be such a downer? It tried to be feel good. It tried to present us with good ideas, good cast. And then, like, are they trying to tell us that, oh, this is the reality of things? Just because you're happy, just because something's working out, just because you have a whole something. Just sorry, my mind glitched a bit. Just because you're happy, just because something you feel hopeful, just because you're full of determination, and you have a good goal, but just because you have all of that doesn't mean things will work out in the end. Not in the way that you like it or you want it to be. Something like that. You know, it's just such a downer. It's like the Russo brothers were like trying to recreate the "I'm not feeling good, Mr. Stark." That scene. You know, and it had a good idea. There was such good idea. There was so much potential for the idea, like in how the war with the robots was interesting, and then how technology affects society, on how society has an effect on technology. There was just so many deep questions about it, so many deep things that we could have explored. You know, there's a lot of movies out there that explored fascinating things in such a short runtime. And this one, but the Electric State, it just focused on more appealing and entertainment, which I think would have been okay if it wasn't such a downer. And then, things resolve so quickly, so easily, as if that's how it works. Like, like the big issues, as if the big issues can be fixed. So just like that. No. Yeah. Hmm. For some reason, I thought this was based on a Philip K novel. My mind glitched again. I'm sorry. For some reason, I thought this was based on a Philip K. Dick novel. The same way how Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep was to Blade Runner. Yeah. But apparently, the Electric State is its own thing. It's a graphic novel or illustration, and visually, it's very, very cool. The robot designs, the animations. I don't know if they were animatronics. If they were, that's so impressive. So, or did the studio behind this or Netflix, did they actually pay people to make some good graphics? You know, let out the crunch time. But yeah, this is actually one of the best visuals I've seen in years, even from other movies. You know, so I also read that this was a big loss on Netflix. 300 million. I mean, if people watch this and was like, I'm done Netflix, I'm unsubscribing, then sure, I guess that's a loss. But otherwise, honestly, I don't think Netflix cares really, because we are already subscribed to their services. So whether we like their movie or not doesn't really matter, I think, because we've already paid for it. What matters to them is the watch hours. So yeah, once again just blurted out my thoughts on the movie that I just watched while eating cup noodles.